Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. So this is going to be a pick a card reading that focus on what is your child afraid to tell you, right? So as you guys can see, we currently have 3 options that you guys can choose over, 1, 2, and 3. Keep in mind that these are general readings. If you guys are looking to book a personal reading, all my information is inside of the description. If you guys are also into mini readings, go check me out on Instagram. Right, so I am going to get started. Hope you guys enjoy. Hey, option number 1, if you guys chose this lock, what is your child afraid to tell you? I'm already getting that your child may be afraid to tell you that they do not like someone that you are dating, right? This person they feel is putting on an act. This could be somebody that this person is acting. They don't feel like this person truly loves you. So your child is afraid to tell you that whoever you are dating, they don't feel like this person, really loves you. They don't feel like this person is actually giving you, wow. They don't feel like this person is actually giving you true, authentic love. They feel like they're acting, like they're coming in the form of like a knight for you, but they're actually, you know, just trying to use you. This is somebody that you are very happy to date. You feel like everything is starting to make sense. You feel like this is a love of a lifetime because you are tired of waiting for a lover. Your child is afraid to tell you. They feel like you're not thinking. They feel like this person is confusing you. They wish that you will be more patient. Yeah, they understand that you went through a heartbreak and you are trying to move forward, but they're trying to tell you that this is not the person that you should move forward with. They don't want to see you hurting again, and they do understand that you think they don't want to see you hurting again, and they do understand that you think that this person is the one for you. And they don't want to come off as if they're not happy for you because they understand that you have been through something, right? You could have moved and you are new in town, so you were making new friends. And this person was somebody that you decided to start dating, somebody that you decided to take serious. This is someone that you decided to lay in your life, and your child is happy for you, but again, they feel like the love is not real. They feel like this person is wearing a false mask and you will only end up hurt. I'm also getting that your child either seeing this person, some of you, this kid that you are inquiring about is not actually your biological child, but this kid focus on you. All right, take that as it resonate, because that's not for everybody. But whoever this kid is to you, this is the kid who this child wants what is best for everyone, right, in the situation. And I just get the vibe that they feel like you will only end up hurt. They seen you hurt before. They seen you have to put the pieces back together, right? Your child is afraid to tell you that they wish that you would get justice, right? They wish that you would end this and that you would get justice and focus on yourself, but you are staying stuck in a toxic situation. Your child is also afraid to tell you that someone possibly from your past, or this was also how you were in your past, is how you used to be. I don't know. It's like your child is saying they wish they wish your third eye was as open as it used to be. Like, it used to be open. Like, your child is saying they wish that your third eye was as open as it used to be. Like, you think whoever this person is or whatever you are doing, and I feel strongly that it is a person that you guys are dealing with. They're saying that whoever this person is to you, they're just not good. What else do your kid want you to know? That there's trouble in paradise because this person is hiding things from you, right? And this could be something, yeah, they're also blocking your third eye. This person, your child is afraid to tell you something they've seen. You think you got away from the monster, but you have not. Yeah, you think you got away, but you have not, is what your kid is saying. For some of you, this is a spirit baby, because I feel like for some of you, this child may not even be around. Like, you could be, like, I feel like this kid wants you to know, like, seeing you signs, if this is a spirit baby for you, they want you to know. Because they feel like this situation is not going to end up well. You will only end up like, yeah, you only end up where you like basically have to leave this person or situation alone. That's what your kid is afraid to tell you. Your kid may also be like really spiritual or have some type of spiritual awareness, right? What else do your kid want you to know? Yeah, that there's secrets here that you don't know all there is to know, right? You don't know all there is to know, and they do. I don't feel like your person did anything to your child, but your child either was at home with them or riding with them, somewhere with them, where they were able to see what this person really do, what this person like do when you're not around. Like, they feel like you don't know whoever this person is that you're with. Like, they could have seen this person answer the phone and try to act like it wasn't like their other lover or something like that. Whatever your kid is afraid to tell you, which it is involving your person dealing with another person, your kid kind of feel like they want to stay out of it. And they also feel like they found out, like, your child also feel like they found out a lot of secrets that your person is holding, right? But I feel like your child your child is trying to act like they don't really know what's going on. They're keeping their eye on your person, and they just really want you to be happy. But yeah, for the most part, yours have to do with a person you receiving a false love. You basically receiving false love, and also receiving this because like you think that this is your happily ever after. Like, this person is in for the long run, and your child is saying no. Again, this can also be a spirit baby for you guys. Like, as soon as you let go of this person, you will have some type of abundance. But your child wish that, if this is a child in a physical, for some of you it is, this child wants you to talk to them more, be around them more, interact with them more, and also strengthen your third eye, because you can't see what is going on, and this person is like tricking you. You think that this is a soulmate, but you will only end up in like an unfortunate situation. Like, yeah, your child want to tell you this, but they don't want you to be hurt again. They don't want you to cry again, right? They don't want you to hurt and cry again, because they know that you feel like this is meant to be. So maybe with their father or their mother, you felt like that person in you was meant to be. So they don't, it's like they don't want to mess up your happy home with this person, but they're like, no, it's far from happy. Because when you were at work and they thought I was asleep, they were on the phone with so and so. Or, you know, you think they have a job, but I end up seeing them at the strip club. Like, it's something like that. And your child don't know how to tell you because they feel like you're happy. So, you know, why mess up your happiness? What else do your child want you to know? Yeah, you feel like this person is a soulmate. And look, like, pay attention to the red flags. Like, you feel like this person is a soulmate. You are very passionate about this person. Your child just really wants you to know about whoever this person is. Like, and you need to, like, you were very, like, spiritual or whatever. You was on your spiritual journey. You're off your spiritual journey. And you need to release this person because you think that this person could be the one. And, like, you're putting in effort where effort don't need to be put in. Not with this person. All right, you are being codependent on them. You can also be spending a lot of money on them or something like that, or they're spending a lot of money on you. They feel like you have just met like a trickster, somebody that's playing you. And you need to wait for somebody that is really meant for you, somebody that really care about you, somebody that truly adore you, right? Your child is just really concerned about your addiction to this person. You know, your unwillingness to leave them alone. Yeah, you think this person is a soulmate, but your child wants you to walk away from this person. This is what they're scared to tell you, that this person is not actually your happy ever after. You know, they're not the one. This person is a page and like not a king, not a knight, right? And they want you to go within, connect with yourself so that you can have a better judgment on the type of person that you want to attract, so you can actually be truly happy, right? And not just, you know, I don't feel like you're not happy. I feel like this was something that you felt was your big break. Like, wow, I finally found a good man. I finally found a good thing. But your child is like, no, that's not a good thing. You know, your child is saying, like, you're not thinking clear. That's not a good thing. Like, you need to keep your guard up because this is not a good thing. This person is not a good person for you, right? So, yeah, your child is basically saying that you need to drop whoever you guys are dealing with because they're not the one for you. You know, they also want you to go out more, try new things. They want to see you happy again. So some of y'all may cry, or you may be sad and you really try to hide it. Like, but you really trying to, you're really trying to mask it. Like, you're really trying to hide it. You're trying to act like this person is really making you happy and treating you good. But you know that this isn't the best you can do, right? So this is kind of what your child is saying. Like, they're afraid to tell you that you're settling for less. Like, this is not the person that you want to spend the rest of your life with. That's what your child is afraid to tell you. And again, I don't get vibes like, oh, this person is a creep, they tried to touch your child, or like something like that. I just feel like your child know things that you don't know because your person have done things in front of them and tried to hide it. I feel like your kid could have been asleep. Your kid could have been coming in the kitchen while this person was getting off the phone saying, all right, bye, babe, or bye, honey, or something like that. And your kid was like, hold up, my mom is asleep, or my dad is up there asleep. So who is this person talking to? So your kid like had some suspicions at first, and now they actually have proof, right? So you could have been dating this person for some months to about, you know, I'm hearing 3 years now. So you could have been dating them for a while, so you never really thought about leaving this person. But this, your child is just trying to warn you that this is not what you want. This is not someone that is the happy ever after. This is not that. And every time they try to tell you or whatever, you can come to them and express how happy you are with this person. So yeah, it's something that keep your child from telling you. And I feel like it's the fact that they just don't want to see you hurt. They don't want to be the ones to hurt you with their news, right? So that is all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Until next time. Hey, option number 2, welcome to you guys reading. What is your child afraid to tell you? For some of you, your child is afraid to tell you that they do not like their new school. They're not being honest about their friends. They're also not being honest about who they like. This child just don't want to start any trouble, cause any problems. I'm also getting that some of you guys are struggling. Some of you are struggling with a housing situation. Some of you are struggling with finances. Some of you, this could be due to a divorce. All right, a very messy divorce. This can also be due to you guys losing some type of lover, right? And I mean like they passed away. But your child is afraid to tell you that they're aware that you guys may be struggling right now. Like if you guys have to live at your grandmother's house or anything like that. If you guys have to live at your grandmother's house or anything like that, your kid is afraid to tell you that they're not really happy sleeping on the couch or something like that. Your child with the lovers being here, your child has a lot of, and I know the lovers is technically a happy card, but I'm going to read this how I see this. Your baby is afraid to tell you about their cries, right? Your kid is always almost trying to put on a happy face, you know, just for you, because they don't want you to feel hurt, because they know it was never your intentions to hurt them. All right, you didn't do this intentionally to hurt them. They feel like they have a broken home. So for some of you, you divorced their parent, their mother, their father. And this child tried to put on a happy face, but things have not been the same. Since you and their parent separated. Okay, things have not been the same. This kid can also be struggling in school or struggling to pay attention in school. Things start to happen too fast for them as well. They feel like they're being pulled in multiple different ways. Some of you, somebody just had a new baby or something like that. This kid do not like the newness. This can also be that your child is upset about who you married, like the person that you are in love with. But I really feel strongly like it's the person who you left. So there was a separation, right? And it could be that some of you guys are talking to this new person here. But I really feel that your child is like, I'm going to stick it out with you no matter what. We're in this together. I'm going to stick it out with you. For others, your kid is afraid to tell you, like, your kid is afraid to tell you also who they're dating or who they want to date. Some of you, they're afraid to tell you who they want to date because this person is older than you or older than them. Your kid is afraid to tell you that they're emotionally scarred. You and this child have a special type of relationship, a special type of connection. It's been you and them from the very beginning. Through hell or high water, no matter who you are with, they will always, almost always choose you. But you could have made them make a choice that they didn't want to make. Like, they could have finally started to something start to move in their life. So they start to have friends, they start to have a life, right? And it was took away from them. They definitely have a love interest that they're afraid to tell you about. And then we have strength under the Fool. I feel like your kid have a love interest that they are afraid to tell you about. Yeah, this love interest, like, I feel might be older than you, or this love interest is the reason why they didn't want to go. Yeah, they're afraid to tell you about something that they've been hiding. They feel like tied, like they feel stuck, they feel bound. They feel bound to this secret that they're hiding from you. Yeah, they're definitely like hiding. And this is something that they don't want to tell you. Like, they could be like giving this person like money, or this person is giving them money. For some of them, they're afraid to tell you how they're getting money. Because they don't want you stressing. This kid stressed a lot over the past or their upbringing. That's another thing they're afraid to tell you. They also feel like they could need counseling. I don't feel like this kid is a kid. I feel like this is somebody like in their teens or 20s and possibly even 30s. They're like afraid, definitely afraid to tell you about a love interest that they're trying to kind of manifest. They're trying to manifest a love situation. But they feel like you may judge them poor, like you may judge them like harshly, like, and you are going to possibly tell them to leave this person alone, and they don't want to deal with that, or they're going to have to leave you alone. Like they feel like if they really tell you exactly who they're talking to, you may suggest that they leave them alone. So some of you may know about this person, whoever this person is. Yeah, you know about this person, and this could have been somebody that you was married to. Some of y'all, your child is afraid to tell you that they're upset that you left the father or mother or something like that, that you guys got a divorce. Even though there was no balance, your child felt better when you guys were together. Yeah, you guys decided to move to calmer waters because things were way too stressful for you. Some of you had unfortunate luck with this situation and you didn't get the money, the house, or something like that. The judge granted the divorce but did not give you much. This was definitely somebody that you had a baby with, and you guys are definitely worried about some type of finances or something like that. This kid don't know how you are going to make it. Like, how are you going to survive is what this child is saying. This child is trying to find ways to make it. So they could possibly be sleeping with somebody for money to be able to help you if you are having financial issues. If they're not sleeping with this person for money, they're in love with somebody that you probably would not approve of. So this is somebody that's either older than them or like something like that. This is what your kid is afraid to tell you. What else is your kid afraid to tell you? So yeah, they're afraid to tell you who they're sleeping with, what they've been doing, some addictions they can have, some behaviors that has yet to change. Your kid is into possibly a gang, like they're into like some type of gang or something like that. They did something in a car or something involving a car. They probably did something to your car. It has something to do with their friends. So if you know anything about a car, that's something that they're afraid to tell you the whole truth. They could have said that, like, they could have said something like they weren't driving, but they were. Like, your child could be the ringleader, I feel. But that's something that they're afraid to tell you. They're picking up all these habits because a lack of guidance in the home. Like, yeah, they're also afraid to tell you about somebody that they like somebody that they're crushing on. So for some of you, this kid can even be talking to one of y'all friends or something, and it's like they're trying not to like tell you about it until they're of age, especially if they're 17, like 17, 16, and your friend is like in their 30s or something like that. It's a love interest that your baby is hiding from you. And in time, they'll tell you. That's why only time will tell. Like, yes, when they get a little bit older, they're going to reveal this to you, that they were talking to somebody that you know, like that's your age or whatever like that. And they definitely have some habits, all right? They definitely have some habits that they're not breaking. So this is going back to the same person that you told them like not to go back to. That's something that they're afraid to tell you, that they have rekindled. They definitely rekindled a relationship that you told them not to rekindle, and it's because they felt like it was meant to be. So you already could have told this person like, hey, that person too old for you or something, and they're like, Yikes. But I'm in love with this person. Whoever this person is that your child is talking to, they feel like they're in love with them. Like they feel like they have to leave their family. Like they have to make a choice, and they feel like it's unfair. They feel like this is so unfair that I have to make this huge choice. Like this is massive. Like I don't want to choose my lover over my family, but I might have to. This is what your child is afraid to tell you, that they might have to choose their lover over you because they feel like this person is really meant for them, even though this person is damaging them. And even though when they sit back and they think, like they sit back and they think and they think and they think about what this person is doing to them, and you know, they do know that this person is bad for their health, but for some reason they can't just, I can't leave them alone. Like they just cannot do right. Like they cannot stop talking to this person. They just cannot do right. So they're afraid to tell you that they're back with somebody that you told them not to be with, that you told them was forbidden. For some of you, you could have told your child, like, no, that's like your cousin, that's like your sister, you know, that's like your brother. You cannot date them, but they went ahead and did it anyway. So it's something like that. I don't get the vibe that your kid is like afraid to tell you they're dating the same sex. They're afraid to tell you that they're dating somebody who is forbidden, and they're also afraid to tell you that the home life is something that they're not happy with. Like they're not comfortable where they live, the environment. They wish that things would go back to the way they were when you were with either their father or somebody that you used to be with, someone who probably was a provider for you guys, right? Somebody was providing for you guys, or maybe your job changed or something like that. They feel like you're having money issues, and that's also an issue for your child, right? So that is all I got for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Moving away. Hey, option 3. So if you guys chose this option here, what is your child afraid to tell you? They're afraid to tell you that they took some money from you, or something about money, right? Something in your home went missing, they took it. If it's money, jewelry, they took it. They're afraid to tell you that they took it. They're also afraid to tell you that they're smoking. They could be smoking weed or doing some type of other drugs. They're afraid to tell you that they're also skipping school, or they have been skipping school. Some of them are afraid to tell you. This kid has a lot on their conscience, to where they're afraid to tell you this, and they think that you know, because the way that all this stuff is coming out is like your kid is really right there. Like they don't like hiding nothing from you. Every time they see you, they feel like you know. Your child has also lost their virginity, is what they're saying. Like they're afraid to tell you that as well. Like they're afraid to tell you. They're afraid to, yeah, like they think you already know. But they're afraid to tell you like all this stuff that I've already said, all their lies. And like every time they see you, they're constantly in their head. They're constantly in their head like, oh snaps, my mama or my father know what I did. Oh my goodness. And then you never say anything, but they just know that you know something, right? They just know that you know something, right? What else is this kid afraid to tell you? The last person you could have met, the last person that they could have brought over and said that that's their friend, that was somebody that they slept with. Like you don't know that your child is no longer a virgin. That's something that they're afraid to tell you. This kid can sneak out at night. This can be knowing and unknowingly. Like they can sneak out. They may sneak out at night. They're also a part of some type of scams that's going on. If something in a family happened and they said it wasn't them, it was them. It was them. It got something to do with money. It got something to do with love. It could have had something to do with your partner. Whatever this was, that was the scam. It had a lot to do with your finances. Like who took what, who hid what, who said what. Like this could have been using your information for something, selling it or something like that. They feel guilty, but they also feel like, you know, they kind of had to do it. Like they had no choice but to do it. Like this kid wanted to look cool or something like that. But they never wanted to hurt you. Like they never wanted to hurt you. They just wanted to look cool or something like that. They never wanted to hurt you. Your child is very disappointed in themselves because of something that they've done. Some of you, they did something for a lover. Like they took something of yours for a lover. And this was, you know, to please the person that either they're with. But some of them did it for them, like for their own benefit, so they can look like something, feel like something. You know, this is, you know, using their sisters or cousins, like brothers or something, information. And like when they gave it, by the time they gave whatever they took from you back, they used most of it. Like they could have also like lied on their siblings and told you, oh, it was so-and-so and it wasn't so-and-so. I forgot to use these angel romance angel deck in the last reading, but I'm gonna use it in this one. What else is your child afraid to tell you? This kid also is afraid to tell you what they wear, what they really be wearing. So some of y'all, you may not know that this kid like change outfits when they leave because they want to feel attracted. All right. They want to attract somebody, like their person, somebody that they feel is their soulmate. For some of you, you also, I'm sorry, this kid is also afraid to tell you that they had a pregnancy. For some of y'all, they're afraid to tell you that there was a pregnancy here and that's what they needed the money for. They're afraid to tell you where they were either last Friday or something like that. Like they're also afraid to tell you that they have low self-esteem. They do things to attract people. Like your kid don't feel very attractive. That's another thing they're afraid to tell you, because they know that you will tell them the truth. Like, no, you are beautiful. But, you know, they struggle with a lot of body issues. All right, so they may think that they are bigger than they're actually. Like, then they are actually, like, they may think that they weight more than they actually weight. Like, they may, there's somebody who kind of dislike their reflection. They don't like the color that they are. They don't like their hair textures, like things they don't like about themselves. This is also something that your child is afraid to tell you, that they don't like things about themselves. Something in the home is broken. So this person is attracting, your child is attracting partners that are broken. Your child is also afraid to tell you that a relationship ended, and it could have been a person that they lost their virginity to. That their relationship ended, and it could have also been because they got pregnant by this person. Yeah, your baby could have gotten pregnant or something like that by this person. It was something to celebrate. They also have some addictions they want you to help them with, but they will tell you. They will tell you when they are ready to tell you, right? They will tell you when they are ready to tell you. This child is also afraid to tell you that they feel like the bond that you guys have is broke. They feel like the bond that you guys share is breaking because of the age that they are. So they feel like you're not paying them much attention. So they can always, almost often, hang out with their friends. Maybe at first they used to go to church with you, or this was a kid that was always under you, and then they started hanging out more with their friends. They are aware that they could possibly be going down the wrong road, but this is something that they don't want to bring to your attention. Yeah, this is something they don't want to bring to your attention. Like, because they don't want to cause conflict. There's a lot of things that goes on in the dark, things that you don't know. But your baby is feeling unloved. Like, this child is feeling unloved. They're like, did I get too old for love? But it was them who kind of started, you know, maybe moving away from you to, you know, be closer to their friends. But they just feel like the love is gone. They're also weighing heavy, like what they've done to you, everything they've put you through, or they just feel like they put you through a lot. They feel like you do love them, but they just wish it was different. Like, so maybe that you have younger children and this is like the older child who feel kind of neglected. This kid also just wish they could be closer and closer and closer to you. They miss the way things used to be. But they feel like what they've done, like who they slept with or something like that, has changed you guys' relationship. They feel like whoever they slept with changed your relationship with them. They feel like nothing will ever be the same. So yeah, this kid is afraid to tell you a lot of things. They're actually just trying to figure out how to tell you. They want to tell you. It's been going on for a long time. But they're just afraid to tell you. But if they went with their friends and told you they was one place, they were not there. That's what they're afraid to tell you, that they go on trips. This can be trips with older people, you know, doing God knows what. But that's another thing that they're afraid to tell you, right? So that is all I got for you guys for right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Until next time.